Hi guys, welcome to Super Savvy Sundays, where I help you become a super savvy seller or shopper of real estate. Now my question to you today is, should you go tiny? Tiny house hunting and tiny house living is all the rage, at least according to HGTV. So my question to you is, should you go tiny? There are a lot of reasons why people go tiny and want to live in very small spaces, usually 500 square feet or less. And a number of very good reasons. Some of them want to be very environmentally conscious. They want to make sure that their carbon footprint is as small as possible. Some people make the decision to go tiny because of financial reasons. Maybe they've had a bankruptcy or a foreclosure in their past, or they have crushing student loan debt, which makes it very difficult to get the average $200,000 home. And also some other people may be downsizing. The children have left the house and they really just want to get into a smaller space and reduce their utility bill and so on. But my question to you is, should you go tiny? And here is my opinion. This is just a disclaimer. Here is my opinion as to whether you should or you should not go tiny. Now, do you suffer from claustrophobia? Do you panic when you're in a very confined space and you kind of freak out? Well, if you suffer from claustrophobia, you probably shouldn't go tiny. Does your personality change when you are living in a small space for a period of time? Do you become like the character on Cycle? If that's you, then you don't want to go tiny. And one final thing, can you bear the thought of the words composting toilet? If you shudder at the very words composting toilet, give me a second, then living tiny isn't for you. Now, here are the reasons why I think that you can go tiny. If all of your makeup can fit in this makeup bag, then you can go tiny. If you're a hippie or a traveling salesman going door to door selling encyclopedias, then for sure you can go tiny. If you love the idea of living in a house on wheels, you can go tiny. And if you don't faint at the thought of composting toilet, then you can go tiny. Now that's just a fun little questionnaire, but this is a really serious thing. If you're thinking about going tiny, there are things to consider. You have to make sure that they're up to code. You have to make sure that everything is right in the event of a catastrophe, a hurricane or a tornado. What do you do then? These are things to consider. You know what I'm going to say to you now. Make sure that you use a realtor. Make sure you use a professional real estate agent who can guide you into making this very, very important decision. So that's it from me. I will see you next time. Actually, you'll see me next time. And as always, let's make Orlando home.